Under 20 Asian Cup, which is to be held in Thailand. India qualifies. India beats host Myanmar 1-0 in the qualifiers today. And I think it was a very interesting group to be said. I think it had Indonesia, Turkmenistan, and the host Myanmar with India. India qualifies from the group with the group toppers with 7 points and quietly ahead of other teams of the group. And India has played a very good brand of football today, I must say, and I think India has made the whole nation proud with the brand of football was displayed, and it was a very difficult game for India, if you ask me, because Myanmar in the second half especially was very penetrating and very engaging. In that ways, India winning this game against the host Myanmar was very challenging in that ways. And if I tell you the Alexanderson, when he took up this job last year, it was a great feat his team has done. We have qualified, and yes, congratulations Team India. Binagda puts it correctly, and I think Sulanjana Prawl is a gem. Yes, East Bengal should send her to abroad. I think many of the girls in this team, I think Sulanjana is one of them, who needs to play in abroad to go to that next level. I think back-to-back good success by the Indian women's team. Senior team already qualified for the main tournament in Australia coming March next year, and the under 23 team now get qualified for the next tournament, which is to be held in Thailand in next year April. And that's a great moment for Indian football, actually back to back, where men's football is going backsided day by day. Women football is coming up in that ways and showing the glimpse that India can go to the next level. This would remain one of the best few years of what Indian football has seen in terms of success. Back to back I think in a span of 1 month, we see both of the teams qualifying, in the senior team and the under 20 team qualifying for the main tournament, which is coming next year. So it's a great feat. I think it was a meticulous planning done by the team and everybody. The coach, I think he had his own plans. It was a very difficult game for India, I must say. Because we were lucky also. Myanmar came very close to equalize with us, but I think as we say, fortune favors the brave, and I think that was the word. And somehow the bar was on our place. In fact, we also hit the bar in the 88th minute when one of the headers hit the bar, or one of the Indian players header hit the bar. But if we see as a whole, India qualifying for the main tournament, it's a big achievement. Now we have to wait for how the AIFF plans for the main tournament, which is to be organized next year in Thailand. I hope these people, the players who have played in this tournament, gets that time to groom themselves and go to the next level. And I think that's very important. In these years would be important. And Alexander's son, after his arrival last year in December when he took over this side, he got good exposure trips. I think more and more exposure trips should be planned for this team, so that we can go to that level where we can say that we have achieved something and we can celebrate about something. But all things said and done, I think this would remain one of the key highlights. So Indian team qualifying back to back into Asian Cup tournaments in senior and the under 20 age group. So that's a great work done by the women's football fraternity of Indian team. 2 shots hit the bar, India 1 shot hit the prospects. Yes, it was a very second half. I think Myanmar played game, and I think we allowed them to be back in the game. Actually, we played a lot of defensive game in the second half that allowed Myanmar to claim back into the game. But somehow we were, I would say, more clinical. And I think what happens in football, the better side always had that advantage. So I think today again it proved the better side had an average advantage, and I think it's a great moment to celebrate for the Indian team. So Indian under 23 was qualified for the Asian Cup, and do comment us and do let us know what you guys think about this great achievement done by the Indian women's under 20 women's team. I think great job. I think a great congratulations to All India Football Federation. I am a big critic of All India Football Federation, but I'll give the credit when it's due. I think they have done good planning in both the women's tournament, what I've seen till now. And I would congratulate Alexanderson. I took his interview before he left for the tournament in Myanmar. And Thomas said that this tournament, we are sure that we'll qualify for the main tournament. I think I am very happy that he kept his words. Now it's up to the AIFF and the planning team how they plan for the main tournament. Do comment us and do let us know what is the planning you expect from the AIFF for the main tournament. So keep watching IFF News. Do subscribe us. Do follow us in Twitter. And do like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Goodbye from our side. Thank you.